Hi, this is Nona Internet again, and I'm going to give you a couple of tips to maybe help you to use your Bertello oven a little better. So look at my dough. Make sure your dough is fluffy and light. Look, you can see my pieghe here. That's what I did. Like on my dough video I was showing you, I do this and this. It's pieghe because it incorporates air. Now, what I did to help myself, I put a piece of parchment paper with semolina. Semolina is a very, very fine cornmeal. Do not use the thick cup because it will burn. You need this. This looks like baby powder. That's all you need. And I'm gonna start stretching the pizza before I put it on the peel, because a lot of people keep saying, oh, it sticks to the peel and I can't get it off. So this is a little trick, okay? Now I am going to get a nice amount of dough. I do it this way. You could do it any way you want. Look how fluffy this baby is. Okay, you can see how airy and beautiful this baby is. So I like to stretch it a little bit on my hands before I put it on my surface. See? And then you start going out. This is fighting me because it's so nice and fluffy. So you start going out and out and out. And turn it this way. It doesn't have to be perfect at the first time. You're just trying to help yourself achieve some form of crust so that it's going to be easier to put on your peel. Here's your peel. Again, semolina. This will help it to slide off. Make sure to have a little more at the edge because that's what's going to make it slide. There you go. Nice and generous. Now, oops, okay, I need to do that. And now, and here we are. See how it slides? Because I made it on the paper, and now it slides off. Look how it slides. Look. Now you make it as thin or as thick as you want. So, and stretch it as much or as little as you want. But this is my little tip to help you get this baby off easier. As you can tell, now I stretch it the way I want it, and I put a little bit of my crushed tomatoes with olive oil and chopped basil and a little garlic, a little onion. That's the way I like it. Now, since it's summer and it's very hot, these pizza that I'm making today are perfect for summer. So I just put a little bit of sauce, and instead of putting mozzarella, and I'll tell you why in a minute, I use shaved Parmigiano. So I get it at Costco, but you could get it anywhere you want. So be as generous as you want. Okay. And that's all I'm going to do, and throw it in the oven, because this is going to be, after it comes out, I'll show you, I will fix it with fresh prosciutto, fresh burrata, and fresh arugula. And that is the perfect summer pizza. Okay, see you outside, guys. We're ready. You see how easily it slid off? And There you go. Here we go. So now we just have to be patient and make sure this baby cooks well. Now, I usually, if you notice that I have this here, I use this to get the oven hot faster, and it works. But you be safe, do whatever Bertello tells you to do, because I'm just doing this in my own home. I'm outside, I'm not worried about anything. This is a metal piece, but do not grab it with your hands, as you can see. But if the pizza, you see that on the top burns or cooks quicker than the bottom, all I do is place a piece of aluminum foil over it for a few seconds. That's all it takes. And it will make it just the perfect amount of doneness. Pizza's ready. I like it nice and charred on the outside. Look at this baby. Look at this. Perfect. Beautiful, 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 perfect. You see, now what I'm going to do is put some toppings on it. The fresh topping, the mozzarella, the burrata and the prosciutto with arugula, and we have a nice summer lunch. Okay, another tip. I showed you how to shelter the top from getting done too quickly if your crust is not done yet. Now, some people complain that the crust gets done before the top. So here's my little trick. See, these are little perforated pizza screens. So you do the same thing with a little semolina. You put over here, and what you do, that's all. You put it in, and now your crust will get done a little slower than it usually does, and your tops will get to cook better. So if you have a top-heavy pizza, I highly recommend you use a pizza screen. So there you go. These are my tips, and I hope you enjoy them. And I love my Bertello, and I hope you do too. You use it too. Okay, so I made these beauties in a blink of an eye. So I made 3 regular size and 1 big one, because after all, I have the Grande. Bertello Grande makes a bigger pizza. And remember, this one was the one that I showed you with the screen. Now, they all came out perfect. Now, because these are summer pizzas, like I promised you, I'm going to fix them with nice and cold ingredients. So I like to put a little mortadella. Mortadella is like an Italian style bologna, but it's much more delicious than bologna. Believe me, it's a delicacy. And so put a little of that, and some prosciutto. And of course, you could decorate it as you wish, and you could put whatever you want. This is my version. This is the way I like it. Okay, and now we put burrata. I think everybody knows. I already shredded it, because burrata comes in a ball like this, and then you shred it. And that's why I didn't put mozzarella before cooking it, because I was going to put fresh burrata on it. Look how creamy and beautiful this baby is. There you go. And then, of course, some arugula. And look at this. Isn't this a masterpiece, everybody? Now, you could finish it off if you want to put a little tiny bit of olive oil. That's your prerogative. But it's even beautiful just this way. So I'll say goodbye because I'm hungry and I'm going to go eat this pizza. Bye.